Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're going to be upgrading a little bit my Wi-Fi, and I'm going to be going over my Wi-Fi setup and configuration of all the access points I have. In a box there is the new access point I ordered. Over here is the old one that we are going to be replacing. This is unfortunately command stripped up to the wall. It's a little bit jank. We're gonna get that fixed in this video today. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. In this order, I have a U6 access point, a U6 Plus access point. I've got this cable, which is actually way too long, but that's okay. And then I have the Ubiquiti Nano Switch. I love these things. I have two of them already, but I wanted a third for more solar stuff I'm doing outside. They are fantastic because they are 24 volts, and a lot of their like antennas and such, they run off of 24 volts. So that's why I purchased a Nano Switch in addition to the U6 Plus. So let's take a look at the access point here. We have just the U6 Plus in this box. As you can see right here, this is the U6 Plus. It's a solid access point. I actually already have one of these at the site, and it has been fantastic. It's really just a completely solid access point, super reliable, fantastic speeds from it. Everything I'd ever want and more on this thing, honestly. The one that I have currently is from one that was in an EA release, so I wasn't able to talk about it, unfortunately, on the channel, but now that it is in general release, I'm able to talk about it, and I can say for sure that this is a fantastic access point. It will do everything you want it to and more. It is just a very good access point. So we're gonna be replacing the UniFi Lite access point with the new U6 Plus, just as a little bit of a speed boost as well as a range boost. The U6 Plus has better range, in my opinion, than the Wi-Fi 5 UniFi Lite access point that I currently have. So I'm going to put my asset tag on it. It's going to be 0171. And we'll get this thing fired up and do some tests. Okay, so I just did a speed test on the light access point here, and I actually got about 100 down and 16 up from it at the far away location that I was, the farthest spot this access point needs to cover. So that was obviously not a real good speed test. I have gigabit internet, which means I should be able to get about 1,000 down and 1,000 up. So 100 by 16 is pretty weak. So I'm curious to see what the U6 Plus can do. Okay, so without showing too much, I am able to show you the settings I have on the other U6 Plus that I have. I have it set to 40 megahertz and 80 megahertz on the 2.4 and 5 channels of Wi-Fi. We've also got the prefer 5 gigahertz toggle on for band steering, but that is about all. If we go over here to the new access point, we can take a look. The default settings are 20 and 40. We're gonna change that to 40. We're gonna change this up to 80 as well. And leaving transmit power on auto. I found that works better for the newer access points actually because it manages settings automatically, and the auto settings are actually better in my opinion than just the overridden like manual settings. So I do like the automated settings, I guess, on the newer ones better because it seems to work a little better for me and have less issues. Now that being said, if the access point is having issues, then I will obviously switch that over to the manual settings and make the adjustments as necessary. Okay, so here's the U6 Plus in its full glory, mounted onto the wall. That is obviously, like I said, this is the old access point. This thing is like very worn down. It's been here for a few years now. Although it's like indoor, so I'm not sure why it's all yellowed and stuff. There's no windows in sight. So I'm not sure exactly why that was so terrible, but I do want to do a Wi-Fi man speed test. Obviously, without showing too much information, this is a lot better. This is about 250 to 60 megabits per second, which is acceptable in my opinion for Wi-Fi. I'm not looking for all kinds of insane speeds. I really don't care about Wi-Fi speeds, but the speeds I was getting on the other one was just slow enough that like you could notice it while you're streaming video and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna head out to the spot that I was testing previously and see what the improved speeds look like on this access point. I will say, I do wonder why these speeds are still so slow on the upload speed. The download speed though has greatly increased, I will say. Okay, so I do have to say I am extremely impressed with this access point. I just went out to the location that I was testing for previously, and I ran myself a speed test, and the results are pretty fantastic actually. Okay, so I just found the speed test logs. I have a screenshot as well on my phone, but this is a lot better to show you. So this is a previous speed from the access point. This is now the new download speed, which is just absolutely fantastic. It's so much better. The upload speed was all about 400 megabits per second as well, which is phenomenal. This is only about 18 meg per second, but just that increase right there, just from swapping out the access point, setting it to the same settings I normally use, was fantastic. So if you have any questions about that, any of the settings that I picked, if I didn't go into enough detail, let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's go on to the Wi-Fi tour of all of the other access points I have in the building, and we can take a look at what we have going on. And if you have any questions about settings or anything, just leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it. Here's a quick look here on the UniFi controller of what all of the access points look like on the controller. Obviously, this does not show you much, but it shows you kind of all the access points I have. And not all of the ones that I have are currently set up and adopted. So obviously, that's the old laundry room access point. That's the new one. We have the solar access point. That's not on right now because I don't have it on unless I actually need it. So that's just that. I have the office access point, which is this one. It's a U6 long range. I've got the barn, which is just kind of like the other building that I have my servers in and stuff. And that one is absolutely terrible. I need to do something about it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But the Wi-Fi out there is just horrendous. So it's kind of embarrassing. So I actually turned off a lot of SSIDs out there just because it hardly ever works. Like I literally have 10 gig fiber out to the barn. But just due to how that access point works, it is just terrible. So I don't think it's necessarily Ubiquiti's fault for that one. It's the same access point. It's the U6 AC, sorry, it's the UniFi AC light access point. So it's an older one. The settings are not optimized on it whatsoever. So it's pretty terrible, but it's the thought that counts. So the U6 Plus is the one in the server room, which we'll go take a look at now. And then I will show you the one out in the barn. But like I said, that one is just not really good. So we'll go take a look at those and we'll wrap it up. Okay, so we are in the server room now. Got some upcoming projects you'll see later. But the access point is up here, up on top of the shelf, and it is just resting up there. It's not fantastic placement, but honestly, it gets the job done. It does it well, and it's rock solid. So in relation to the other room we were just in, my office, this is kind of across the building, I would say. It's not super close, not super far. So it's kind of a good, basically throughout the building, we have my office, the laundry room, and then the server room, which is where we are now. So it's kind of like a nice little triangle that no matter where you are, you have great Wi-Fi coverage from a UniFi Wi-Fi 6 access point. And I can say that now because we have the U6 Plus. So here's another access point I've used in the past, is the UniFi Mesh access point. This thing is pretty good and worked outside for a while. And it does everything it says and more, and it gets your job done, but it just doesn't have fantastic throughput at longer ranges. But like I said, it does get the job done. I do really like that access point as well. In case you're curious, all the access points, they go back over to either this switch or the other one. They are kind of balanced between the two. That way, if a switch goes out or whatever, there's some redundancy there. Okay, so essentially how I have this set up is either this switch, this switch, this switch, or that switch. 2 of the 4 of those can fail at any time, and half the Wi-Fi capacity is what we have. Really not too bad. So essentially it just fails over, your device will just move to the other access point. It's really not bad. It's been very redundant. It's very good for what we need around here. So yep, that's about all. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.